force. I mean, by force now people are bringing in Rabiu Musa Kwakwanso, in addition to Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Peter Obi, and Atiku Abubakar. Do you see NNPP as a contender? I mean, the party of Rabiu Musa Kwakwanso.
I do not see NNPP as a contender for the presidency. Rather, I believe it is a three-horse race.
Okay.
That's between either APC, PDP, and Labour Party. NNPP probably is popular, I think, in Kano and one or two more northern states.
Yeah.
Kwakwanso will not go far.
Shegun, what do you say to that? Do you believe Kwakwanso, RMK will not go far in this race? Because don't forget that he controls the old Kano region that has Jigawa, the present day Jigawa.
Yeah, but the question is, outside of the old Kano region, how far has Kwakwanso gone? At some point, I was looking at him doing numbers in some parts of the south, but I don't. Of course, by south I mean the southwest. I really don't think he's going to do numbers in the southeast, except of course where they have the Fulani Hausa community. But some of course the northern, the red cap wearing northerners are very many here in the southwest, and those guys are very loyal.
But by the red cap wearing, are you talking
the
about
Kwankwasia? Yeah, the Kwankwasia movement.
So are we to judge him based on the performance in the south now, even though the results are not in yet? I mean, fully.
From results coming in, you can see that Peter Obi is gaining momentum, especially here in Lagos. Like I said, we said earlier that this is a cosmopolitan city. But look at the number of look at what is being churned out, except probably for some core traditional APC places like the Isaleko and Co. Even places that you expect not to be very close, like Alimosho, supposed to be hands down almost everywhere. Look at the result. Look at Ikeja. Look at what is coming out of Ikeja. Look at what is coming out of Surulere. Despite the fact that they have some APC, has some people that you can consider very strong. So Peter Obi has obviously done a good job sending his message down to the people in the grassroots, and from the results, especially here in Lagos.
How far Peter Obi is going to go, and still on Peter Obi, editor, the report coming in says that Obi won the Aso Villa. Traditionally, Aso Villa has been a stronghold of the PDP. Even when Buhari was contesting in 2019, he lost in the Aso Villa. So does it portend a change? Because, I mean, from the results are not smiling. APC failed woefully in Aso Villa.
Well, I am not surprised. The APC and the ruling party then has always been losing in Abuja. Fortunately, the gains of the Labour Party is the loss of the PDP. The PDP are always win in Abuja, but as it is now, I think Labour Party is going to win in Abuja. And for the first time, they may even present their senatorial candidate, that's Ireti Kingibe, the wife of the running mate of the late Chief M. Abiola in 2023, may probably emerge as the senator representing the zone. Though I have not seen a majority of the results from the Federal Capital Territory.
Still reiterating on the fact that the results are yet to be fully in. Talking about the senatorial candidate of the LP now, because some people are saying, I mean, you may disagree with them, that even though the LP, although the results are not fully in, like I said, if the LP loses the election, I mean presidential election, some of their senatorial and reps candidates will be the beneficiaries of this election. Do you agree with that, editor?
Yes, I actually agree with that. Why I'm not saying Obi is not likely to win, I still believe that when the chips are done, the race is going to be between Atiku and Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu because of the spread of the two political parties. But I see some other contenders, either for the Senate, House of Reps, state houses of assembly, gaining from Obi's popularity and winning on the platform of the Labour Party. But at the end of the day, they may probably defect to the ruling party
when they get to
which
we don't know as of this moment.
It's possible.
Shegun, you said the APC is not doing well. I mean, from the stats and the reports coming in terms of the numbers in Lagos at the moment, slugging it out with the LP candidate Obi. Do you think it will look good on Asiwaju losing his home base, Lagos State?
I think at the end of the day, the end goal of a political race is to win, is to emerge. Interestingly, for what is losing in Lagos is gaining in Oyo State.
Yeah, sorry to call to cut in. Some people say if the city boy loses city, what then are we going to call him?
Well, the results are not fully out, like we've all agreed on this platform. But the results are also not looking too good, especially from places that you would have expected him not just to win, but to win very, very well. But he's not doing that in those places. Although results are not fully in from places like Alimosho. He's doing well in Ekpe. Like I said earlier, he's doing well in Lagos Island. We've not seen results from certain places that you expect them to conquer really well. But in other places like Ikeja, like Oshodi, like of course towards those other ends, usually they don't win. But for what is losing in Lagos is gaining. I think he's gaining in Oyo.
Okay.
Oyo has about 2.7 million voters. He even won in the polling unit of the Oyo
Sheyi
State
Sheyi Makinde
right there at Iwo Road, a place where they follow the PDP with everything they have in them. I'm very familiar with that polling unit.
Thank you, Shegun. While Shegun was talking, the results of Buhari's President Muhammadu Buhari's polling unit came in, and I would like to read the figures. You can find more details on our website, punchng.com. Tinubu wins in Buhari's ward. Let me read out the figures. APC polled 215 votes to beat other major contestants, namely Atiku Abubakar, who polled 51 votes, Rabiu Kwakwanso, who polled 37 votes. I'm here to see the result of LP here, so probably they don't have a vote in Buhari's.
Alfred, interestingly, for everything good that Peter Obi is doing down south, it looks like he's not replicating it up north. If there was a balance, believe you me, people will probably be shocked. But what is replicating down south in Lagos? Because even the south, in Ondo, his numbers are not looking good. In Oyo, his numbers are not exactly looking good. In Ekiti, his numbers are not good at all.
So let's just admit that the results are not fully in, and we cannot comment on that.
If I can just say this, even in Kaduna, his running mate lost his polling unit.
Yeah.
So what does that portend?
Dati lost his polling unit.
There are 19 states in the north. So if you are not that popular there, how do you become the president?
So are you saying the obedience should be scared of the KKKs? I'm talking about the Kano, Kaduna, and Katsina.
Of course, even in the president's polling unit, no vote was recorded for the Labour Party.
Opposition.
So, and don't forget, before now, some politicians from the north, they've been said that Obi never existed in the north. Even his running mate is not that popular. But that does not mean that Obi is out of the race for now.
What this election, people say, has successfully done is to widen the dichotomy between the north and the south. And some people are saying when the chips are down, probably the people in the north will prefer to back Atiku ahead of his contender in the All Progressive Congress, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Would you subscribe to that thought?
I disagree. I think, like El-Rufai said, and like the APC governor said, when the national chairman of the APC came out to say that to present the president of the Senate, Senator Lawan, as the consensus candidate, the governor said no. They never agreed to that. They insisted that power must come to the south. So I believe they will walk the talk, and they probably still support Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu with the result. And don't forget today that the president, after voting, he displayed.
It was wrong.
He displayed his ballot paper, that's another topic.
Because if you are to discuss the intrigues from the primary stage up till now, we'll probably not leave the studio. Shegun, let me go to cancellation of votes. Now, INEC is saying that in some places they have to conduct the election again, and that means that the results generally have to wait for those units. Places. Do you think we should expect more cancellation of votes?
The Osun election proved something to us, that when there is overvoting, there will be cancellation. So I guess that politicians have found a way around that method to probably get votes disrupted in places that they feel they are not popular, so that when the vote in that region gets cancelled, it's if eventually.
So are you saying it's a deliberate strategy?
With politicians, anything is possible.
Since you are not mentioning a political party, I think you are still safe.
Politicians have many ways of rigging election. My own is to.
So are you doubting the credibility of the Beavers machine that we have?
No, I'm not doubting it, but if I'm sure you are popular in your area, I can even encourage overvoting.
So like, are you saying something of such happened in Osun?
It's not
Was it sponsored by the opposition?
politicians.
Nobody knows. The matter is still
Politicians have a way of
it's
doing their
before the
thing.
appeal court, and I'm very sure after the appeal court decides, it moves to the Supreme.
It will
probably move to the Supreme Court if the
there's a
aggrieved
counter.
party wants a reprieve, or they need the Supreme Court, apex court, to look into it again. So now we're expecting more results. They've cancelled some. Should we expect that more will be cancelled?
Alfred, we have 36 states in Nigeria plus Abuja. Most of the states we are seeing results coming out from, I doubt it's up to 10. Of course, everybody's talking about Lagos.
We've
because
seen
of the
Bauchi
shock.
too. We've seen Kwara.
What is the percentage of Bauchi? I doubt we've seen anything from Borno or much from Borno.
The Northeast.
Thank you. Zamfara, where these traditional votes.
So you are saying
large
there's
votes
still
come
more.
from.
There's still
Even
more to this
Delta
show.
is huge. In Delta, results coming in from Delta is showing that there's a battle between the Labour Party and the PDP. Edo is conflicting. It looks like everybody is winning. In Esako, for example, the APC was winning seriously. In other places, everybody was winning. So I think the atmosphere is charged. Everybody in Nigeria at the moment, politicians and non-politicians alike, regardless of your religion, everybody is expecting something to happen. Some people will probably not sleep tonight observing. So
Thank you,
it's
Shegun.
beautiful.
Shegun is telling you that he's not Huru yet, that you should still keep believing and hoping and praying, if possible, that your candidate, your preferred candidate, will emerge. Thank you so much for coming on the show, gentlemen. This is another episode of Election Decides 2023, and we're happy, always happy to bring you the news as they come, the update as they come in, and don't forget to stay tuned, and also on our website, punchng.com, while we go on this short break.